Jaguars and Jets coming up on EA Sports, getting set for today's Week 9 matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here for football. And how will that factor into this game?
And we're going to see a game that's all out. I think the coaches, they prepared all week. They devised these big game plans, and the weather's good. Now they can call any play they want on that play sheet because the elements are not going to play a factor. So it's going to be exciting.
The Jets are ready to run back this kick. Well, one of the glory teams of the AFC will be kicking the football to start this game. This game is underway. And he'll start his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Fitzpatrick's marching onto the field now. He finished up last week with a quarterback rating of about 80.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, hey, what's it like to be able to throw the football and be smart too? Of course, we all know by now he graduated from Harvard.
Ivory, the lone setback this time. The Jets have it at the 24. And Ivory's taking the handoff. Picks up about 2. Here's our look at the Jets lineup on offense today. They struggle at times to move the ball, so it'll be interesting to see how they fare today. After running it, it's second down. Flag is out.
Pass interference. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. This play set up by the long gainer. And Ivory's going to take the handoff now.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
This will be second down. Quarters formation here for the defense. It's Kirby with the reception. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. And now here's the Jags defensive lineup. They've had a hard time all season getting off the field, giving up a ton of yardage. Third down on the way. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Defense now signaling for a timeout. Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout. Ivory lined up in the backfield. Third down and 8. Dante Fowler has the sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and of course that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
They're set to punt it away now. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. Tebow's coming out now at quarterback. He's Mr. Accurate on the season, having completed over 70% of his throws.
When Tim Tebow drops back to pass, of course you got to look out where he throws it, but most importantly, you better be ready because he can run that football.
First down at the 20. Outside now on the toss. And he'll down him at that point.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down at the 37. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. Here's our look at the Jaguars lineup. No one seems to be scared of their passing attack as they rank near the bottom when it comes to passing yards per game. Second down. To the ground. He'll pick up 7 this time.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Now third and short following the run. The Jaguars lined up in the pistol. Right back to him. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Games in the NFL can hinge on third and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the third and short run, and now it's fourth down.
The Jaguars will go for it here on fourth down and short. Let's go. They hand it off to him again. The Jets might have been caught off guard there on that fourth down play.
Well, why? Why would you be caught off guard in a situation like this? You always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
First down here after the run. Let's go. And it's Antonio Cromartie with the pick.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Jets didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that,
Odrick gets to the quarterback.
this might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
The Jets take it from the 23. Scanning the field.
You got to be smart on the defensive side now here, 3rd and long. Be a little careful. Maybe give up a short pass or a short run. And if they throw it short, make sure you come up and make the tackle.
This is 3rd down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Stands in the pocket. And he's going to be dropped. And that's a 3 and out for the offense.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
Robinson's going to take this one from the 22. Good yardage picked up on that call. We're back here getting ready for the 2nd quarter. Phil, that was a defensive tug of war the 1st quarter.
It sure was, and it was a tug of war, and it was boring. That's what it looked like. I want to give the defense some credit. I thought they did well, but really the offenses, just poor play selection, poor execution, and you got to get some emotion going out there on the offensive side. The Jaguars coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on 1st down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's 2nd and short.
The Jaguars have it at the 44. Tebow's met at the 44.
Well, when you get a defense that's over pursuing and just chasing whoever has the football, you like to run these quarterback keepers, but this defense fast, able to react. They see the keep that time by the quarterback, and they tackle him for no gain.
It'll be 3rd down. The Jaguars come out. 2 tight ends on the field. Tebow's running away from the pressure. I'll tell you what, it hasn't taken too long for both of these defenses to assert themselves. This already has the look of a game that's going to wind up being won in the trenches.
Well, we found out talking to both of these teams during the week, they're sick of all this offense in the NFL. Man, they wanted to come out and make a statement, and both teams have done that so far.
A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. The Jets have struggled in pass protection. Fitzpatrick's tried to drop back and make plays, but he's been under pressure all game long.
Oh, boy, watching a quarterback in a day like today, I'm glad I'm up in the booth because that is some beating he is taking, but he's hanging in there tough.
Tough starting field position here. And Ivory's handed the football. The Jets now move the chains.
Ivory's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 1st down at the 17. And Ivory's met after after a gain of 3.
Ivory's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Second down following the run. And Ivory's got it on the handoff. Smith's in on the tackle.
Ivory's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
Third down following the run. The Jets need to get to the 27 to pick up a first. That's a timeout by the defense. Back out there for action after that defensive timeout. The Jaguars with a nickel look here on defense. 3rd and 6. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time. We're midway through the second, and this game is turning into a classic old-school defensive showdown.
Yeah, it sure is. How about the coaches on both sides? Are they sitting over there shocked that the fact that this might turn into a defensive battle? We know it's always about high scoring, going for it. This is fun to watch, to see something a little different.
Robinson's got it now. And a run back of about 14. The Jaguars offense coming out now, hoping to get something put together, but this has become a defensive battle so far, Phil, and a busy day for the punters.
Yeah, and it gets frustrating sometimes when you're playing these type of battles as a quarterback or as an offense, so you got to be careful, respect what the defense is doing, and try not to make a big mistake.
First down at the 47. Got a big lane. That's a gain of 10.
Gerhardt's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down at the 37. Got the completion. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
Second down and 5. Lee's got it on a pass that had some heat.
A lot of people have to do a good job on play action passes for him to work. And this time, watch the running back. Nice job selling the fake, and it helps the QB.
The offense coming to the line inside the opponent's 20. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Trying to power his way. What pure determination. What a run. Touchdown.
Man, the defense has to be down at something like this. They allow the offense to score that touchdown in the red zone. My gosh, you only have such a small part of the field to defend, and they just didn't get the job done that time.
The point after is good. Everyone's lined up for this kickoff. And a touchback.
The Jets have failed to come away with points on 3 consecutive drives. Their offense takes the field again now. What's caused them to go silent here, partner?
Listen, let's give all the credit to the defense. They are being very creative on the defensive side. The coach is calling the right plays, and they are just taking it to the offense right now. The more aggressive team is winning, and that's the defense.
Running room. Fitzpatrick's tackled down after a gain of 12. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. All right, following the 2-minute warning, we've got a defense trying to maintain the lead as we head towards halftime. First down coming up. Going to be a penalty here.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Players for both sides made an appeal, but the referees say it's on the defense. The Jaguars lined up in the nickel. 1st and 5. Had it, but dropped it.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Press coverage all the way. 2nd down and 5. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover, too. You can go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
The Jets need to get to the 42 for the first down. He's drilled as he throws. This frustrating first half continues, Phil. It appears that the offense has been non-existent.
It has been non-existent. You know what? When you play these games, you got to come out and fight, and there was no fight in this offense in the first half.
Robinson's got it at the 19. Picks up 8 here. Tebow's trotting back out there, looking to get things going. It hasn't been the kind of performance we expected from him today.
Yeah, it's been a struggle so far, but I know this, and you know it, Jim. In this game, in this league, it always gets close, and sooner or later, they're going to need their quarterback to step it up and play a lot better.
He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. The Jaguars lined up, bunch formation. The Jaguars have it at the 29. Third down. Tebow's going to be in the pistol here. Thomas has got it on a pass, had some heat on it. That's his first reception today. Now 1st and 10. Tebow's on the move. Fakes the throw, still has it.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
Get ready. Fire in the air. Fire in the air.
The Jaguars will take the snap from the 45. Tebow's on the move. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
That's an excellent job by the quarterback, getting a few yards there with the run. You know, when you play against him, of course, anytime he drops back to pass, you've got to be alert for the run.
1st and 10. Trying to plow ahead. The Jaguars with no timeouts left. The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go.
Coming to the line at the 39.
Second down and 6. And this is dropped.
All you have to do is watch the head of the receiver. When they drop footballs, usually it's because you can see their head move the other way before the football gets there. That's what happened this time, and it's a drop pass.
Set up now at the 39-yard line.
The Jets defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. 3rd down and 6. Lee's going to pull in the bullet pass. This will be the 8th play of this drive.
I like this decision by the coach to go with the hurry-up offense here late in the first half. You can't be worried about making mistakes. Sometimes you got to be aggressive.
Yard field goal attempt coming up.
And the kick is good for 3.
We're nearing the half, and this game looks like it might be under control after that field goal.
And what you got to do, you've got to lead, keep things going. Don't take the old foot off the gas pedal. Man, stomp it and try to bury this team.
The Jets are ready to return the kick.
It'll be a touchback. The Jaguars have to be pretty proud of their defense up to this point as we approach halftime, but then again, that could be said on the other side of the field too.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing, good defense. And listen, when you go in at halftime, you talk about what you're doing on offense. It's not necessarily the plays are bad. It's the order which you are calling them in. Catch the defense off guard. That's what play calling is about.
We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports.
The second half is officially underway.
Robinson's going to test the coverage this time. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Jaguars offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
That's a gain of 6. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
2nd and 4 coming up. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 30. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
First down and 10. Tim Tebow down the field, but it's incomplete.
Pass interference. Defense.
Coming to the line at the 32.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Lee's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corners. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Trying to beat the play clock. Looks like a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
Coming to the line at the 24.
The Jaguars will approach this play from out of the pistol. First down at the 24. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. The Jaguars now will tack on the extra point. Driving extra point is good. The Jets are getting ready for the return. And can they return to a competitive state in this one as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score's 17-0. The Jaguars setting up here for the kickoff. He's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Jets offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
First down at the 26. Got a flag.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Quarters formation here for the defense. Wants to go deep. Intercepted. Just when you thought there might be some adjustments at halftime, this defense still has all the answers with an interception here early in the third quarter.
Wow, when you see defenses play like this, all I can say is I'm glad I'm not a quarterback down there on the field because you have no chance of having success against this defense.
The Jaguars went into the locker room at halftime with the big lead. They did not come out in the second half and change their demeanor at all. The intensity is still there, Phil.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Usually you go in at halftime, you lose some of that momentum, you lose that emotion, but they did not. They have come out here and continue to play hard.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. The Jets defense now is going to go nickel. The Jaguars take it from the 28. That picks up 7. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
3rd down and 3. The give out of the eye. And pick up about 4.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
The Jaguars line up, split backfield. 1st and 10. Play fake. He's got the catch.
He's brought down at the 46.
The Jaguars coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off bounds. Even me, I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
It's 2nd down and 3.
Toby Gerhart grabs it.
Gains 15.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it, picked up some good yards.
The Jaguars have it at the 39. Marquise Lee has the catch.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Tebow's completion percentage, 70% on the day. Blackman's got it on a pass that had some heat. That's his first reception today.
Well, if you want to be a good play-action pass team, it's always nice to have a good running game. Make the defense dig in and try to stop your run. When they do that, you fool them. You fake it, you throw it down the field. That's about as easy as it gets.
Will go ground. Tebow's now completed his last 7 passes.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
2nd and 6. They'll run it with him again. The Jaguars get a first down. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Well, that last play almost got him in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
First down here. One more snap and another quarter is in the books. Welcome back to this one-sided affair. That is play number 10 on this drive. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He's caught his 7th touchdown pass of the season. Early in the 4th, and they look to have seized control of this one with that touchdown.
Boy, I think they did. Now it's up to the defense. Go out there and shut the opponent's offense down. If you do that, this game is in the bag.
Makes the PAT.
The Jets are ready to return the kick. touchback here. We'll bring the ball out to the 20. The Jets can't be surprised to find themselves in this big a hole here as we near the end of the game, as they have been outplayed throughout.
Yeah, everything they've done has not worked here today. They were bad on offense, bad on defense, the execution, the techniques, the discipline. They had nothing going for them. That's why they're losing.
Chris Ivory lined up in the backfield. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Ivory with the catch.
The defense has a lead here in the fourth quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Out of the shotgun.
Jeremy Curley with the catch.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first. That's another reception. Give him 2.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Now 1st and 10. This play will hold up. He's inbounds.
When you see the defensive back on the inside of a wide receiver, you have a corner route on, make sure you throw it towards the sideline, let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch there.
Fitzpatrick's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
Look at that. The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the right.
Fitzpatrick's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Dives down, and that'll end the play.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
2nd down here. The Jets at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. They'll go shotgun here. And Curley's got the catch and the first. The Jaguars haven't had a great pass rush all season, but today it's coming together. They're storming after the quarterback, and it's making quite a difference for this defense.
Oh, yes, it's making a difference, all right. Anytime the defense hits the quarterback on a consistent basis, it's going to throw off the rhythm, of course, of the quarterback. But what else are you doing? You're taking wide receivers out of the game.
Coming to the line at the 40-yard line.
Second and 10.
Look at Fowler make the play on the quarterback.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Loss of 3 on the play. Third down after the sack. Fitzpatrick standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Marshall's got it. First down.
How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
Fitzpatrick's going to take it from the gun. Tackle made by Marks that time.
All set up now at the 21. Ivory lined up in the backfield. 2nd and 9. And it's complete over to Decker.
It's a nice drive by the offense, Jim. They're down. They're driving down the field. Let's see if they can put 7 points on the board. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
They'll run it here. Breaks the plane. Touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's 1st and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
And Ivories.
So many things you can do from the 2-yard line now in the NFL. All the teams can spread you out. They can run it. The quarterback can keep it. The big plays, the passes, very tough for the defense to stop the 2-point conversion.
The Jets now lining up for the onside kick. And the hands team does its job recovering the onside kick. Harris has had a really tough go of it today, but I suppose you could say that same thing about all his teammates out there with him on that defense.
Yeah, what you got to do in a game like this, Jim, sometimes you just have a game like this. You got to shake it off, start over next week, try to get better, and win next week's game.
The Jaguars have been fantastic on offense today, and that's big for this team because the offense has struggled oftentimes this season.
Well, to say they've struggled oftentimes this season is a big understatement, Jim. They've been borderline awful, but maybe they have found something that's going to work for them and get them on the right path.
Just 2 minutes left of this one. We're back now for the end of the 4th quarter. Harris is in on the tackle. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming to the line at the 27.
Get ready.
1st down at the 27. Handoff. That's a gain of 7. That's a timeout by the D.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Tebow's taken down at the 18. The defense stops the clock. They break huddle at the 18-yard line. The Jets defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 3rd and 1. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
Double tight end formation. They'll go ground. The Jaguars now move the chains.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a 1st down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
1st and 10. And that's a touchdown late in this one. That touchdown might just wrap it up.
Yeah, it sure will, Jim. It's been an exciting game all day, and to score late in the game like this, to put it away, it's time to celebrate a little on the sideline.
The Jaguars lined up now for the point after. It's good. The Jaguars in position. They're going to go with the onside kick. That kick came right at him, and it looks like the receiving team has recovered. The Jets take the field on offense. They have been manhandled here throughout today, Phil. And what can they take out of these last few minutes that could be positive for them?
Well, you know, Jim, in a situation like this, there's really nothing you can do now that's going to make you feel better or give you something to carry over into next week. So don't be looking for it. Try to end the game and just know today the team on the other side beat you up, and they were the better team.
Fitzpatrick's got it in the gun. Amaro's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. That's another reception, giving him 2. Here they are inside the 20, and they keep hope alive.
Yeah, they've done that. Now they got to do the hard part. When you get to this part of the field in the red zone, we know the defense is not worried about deep throws down the field. You got to hit those seams. We'll see if they can get it done.
At the 16-yard line, here they come. The Jets come out in a bunch set. Out of the shotgun formation. Smith, wow, what a time. Touchdown near the end of this one.
That's a wonderful catch by the receiver, getting his first touchdown of his rookie year and making that catch. That is the first of many to come for him. Really good job by the defense at times stopping a 2-point conversion because they do so many different things on the offensive side now in the NFL. I think when the 2-point conversion comes up on defense, attack the offense.
The Jets ready here for the kickoff. Robinson's going to start his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Jaguars will try to answer right back here with another touchdown. Both offenses dominating the game right now. It's been a while since we've had a drive that hasn't ended in a touchdown, Phil.
You're right, Jim. The offenses are dominating, and you look at the defensive players, they are truly on their heels. They don't know what's coming, and they don't know what to do.
And that's a gain of 9. That's reception number 4 for him. The Jaguars are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The Jaguars come to the line with a bunch set. This will go incomplete. He was trying to find Lee. 3rd and short following the incompletion. Two hands on the football and has the catch. No one's going to get him now. And out here, they'll talk it over before running a play on first down. Just a yard out. Here's the first snap after the big play. Looking to go up top again on first down. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
That's why you like defenders who are good punishing tacklers. Make those receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit.
Second and goal at the 1.
Tebow's never too late. That's a touchdown.
Well, that touchdown just put the icing on the cake, Jim, whatever you want to say, because now the lead's too big, not enough time for the other team to come back. Great job by the offense.
The Jaguars now going for the point after.
Extra point is good.
The Jets really couldn't afford to give up any points there. They're trailing late in the fourth. The score's 38-14.
They'll take it at the 20.
Ozluzny's been a huge contributor to this defensive effort that has been stifling all day long. As he heads back out there now, they're almost ready to close the books on this one.
Oh, man, go out there. What a time. Enjoy the day. You know, there's no pressure on them now in this last part of the game. Just enjoy what you've done because you did it very well.
There is a flag out.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense. Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 25. Makes the catch in open space. That's his third catch of the day. They'll go to the hurry up here as the clock runs.
No stopping this team. They mount another victory here today to keep the streak going.
I think you said it right. There's no stopping him. It's going to be hard to stop him. I don't know how you're going to do it. Everything is going well. Good decisions by the coach, the quarterback, the defense. Everybody's playing well. Look out.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.